This is the reason why I got double teamed to this day. I think this is the play that showed coaches that I could play football good. All right, here we just looking at a little film breakdown. We playing Baltimore, they bringing the blitz right here. Playing man across the board for real. I just make a good release right here. Try to get him to think I'm going outside with speed and coming in, because a lot of the day we was running a lot of go routes. So, you know what I'm saying, he was feeling a lot of me just releasing and then running straight out. So I was giving him a quick release, widen him, make him feel the speed and cut across his fade, being strong with my hands right there at the top of the route. I'm swiping his hand off and, you know, making a good catch. They started to spin me right here. So once he hit me there, you can see my body's like leaning, like it looks like it's going to fall forward. And then I catch myself. And then like my momentum just took me this way. So I just kept it that way. I don't know, this is like another instinct right here, like something you just, a reaction. This is like something I just did.
Quick throw, slant caught by Chase, runs to the 30, breaks out of the pass, he's sprinting down the middle of the field. Touchdown! Woo, how great is Jamar Chase?
Woo. Ricky out of here, right here.
Killed him. Killed him.
This probably won just because I made people like missed. You know what I'm saying? I broke tackles, so I probably would put that one. The KC clip was, I didn't really get touched on that play. That was like just true speed. We still got to get outside release right here from TB to move space from him. That way we get a whole shot right here from me to sit in the zone on the out route right here. And you know, this is how we end up getting open on this play, finding the open void in the zone. I end up feeling the cloud or the zone from this corner right here, and me and Joe was on the same page, and I just ended up being an athlete right here, making another play, making one guy miss, and I think this is the fastest time I ran on an MP.
Chiefs 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown!
Good job, buddy.
This is actually the same concept, but different position. Right here, we're just running a little pressure concept. They usually cloud me to my side. We get outside leverage over here. So I have to release outside to get him to get width. And then that makes room for his route right here to hold space for the whole shot since they playing zone. That's what I try to do right here, but the safety doesn't get enough width to stop the go route from the outside. And Joe's talking about this to me on the sideline, like right before this play. If the safety don't get enough width outside here, then you know we're gonna hit a whole shot. We got back to the game, he didn't get no width, and Joe ended up hitting me in stride.
Fires deep down the sideline, Chase wide open, touchdown!
Let's go! 3 times, Ricky out of here, you can't stop it.
All right, so this against KC in the AFC Championship. It's just a simple fade route right here, one-on-one backside. And Joe trusted, man. He, you know, gave me an opportunity and just threw the ball up right here. You get one-on-one here, and then we might have like a, you know, we might have T as the one read, or TB as the one read right here. But if he sees this, you know, he might like it and then, you know, choose the one-on-one.
Throws it into the end zone for Chase. He leaps. He's got it. Touchdown. Bengals.
Hey.
Yeah, it was just for us to get back in the game. I know we needed that bad just to get some momentum. This game was big for us. We felt the energy, and it was just an overall good game. Just both sides of the ball playing good, you know, and playmakers being playmakers. And, you know, we showed it that day. All right, so this play is my first touchdown in NFL against the Minnesota Vikings, week 1. And right here is just like backyard football, man. I see the corner, when I come off, I see the corner bailing on the snap. I keep my leverage on him because he's bailing, right? So I gotta stay on his hip or in his blind spot to keep him in this angle that he's turned looking in towards Joe. And then whenever I'm ready, I find his blind spot, I break to his blind spot because I know he can't see me no more. And the rest is just timing with Joe right here.
He's gonna fire it long for Jamar Chase. Over the shoulder catch at the 15. He runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
It felt good, just knowing that that's the reason why they picked me, and finally getting able to show off what I can really do, knowing that I had a crazy preseason and not, really what I wanted to come into this season. So it's just a blessing to be a part of that situation and how it all turned out. So this is week 3 against Pittsburgh. See, teams always play us in that too high shell first when we on snap count, man. You see, they try to mess around with us. But we all know Pittsburgh is one high shell. That's usually what they do, try to play everything underneath us. And, if you know Pittsburgh, you know what defense they play. But here I try to stay nose to nose. I don't know if y'all know that saying. That's like a wide receiver saying, nose to nose, nose goes. It just means run right at his nose and then break as soon as I get close to him, just to keep separation and keep space outside before I go out of bounds. So that's really the biggest thing right here. So nose to nose is really just making sure I stay straight and then breaking outside, making a quick step inside like he gonna feel like as I'm going for like a pose or like an in route break. Right there is the stick, he bites for it, and then I go outside and right there is just good timing on Joe. You know what I'm saying? And he threw a good ball right here.
Deep down the left sideline, Chase has it in the end zone. Nice. Touchdown, Bengals.
I don't really know how fast I am because I don't really feel my speed when as a DB would, but I don't know. You just gotta trust like the technique of the leverage that you've been taught. I feel like that's the biggest thing when you run like go routes and just keeping space for the outside for the quarterback to throw you the ball. So obviously this is last week. So here we just ran like a little cheese concept. He gonna come here and sit and I'm gonna get it inside and run a skinny. But this is the backside read. First Joe gonna start up top with 3 receivers and we gonna work from there. We got a corner over top of Chase. We know that zone right there, that tells us everything. But Joe instantly came back to the last read, came back and hit me over the middle. You think you're getting tackled right here, but then I'm getting twisted and I end up catching my balance again. And now it's like, okay, I'm still up, let's make a play.
Breaks a tackle, streaking down the far sideline, and he will take it to the house.
Usually I just, try to look for my dad in the stands, my family in the stands, get him to come over and just go give the ball to my grandparents because they ain't been in so long. So that was just amazing just be a part of. All right, so this is one of my favorites too. This is probably being my top 3 or top 5 plays I have just because it's back home and then it's a walk-off. But here we playing the Saints. 4th quarter, I think this is like right before a 2-minute warning. The initial route is like a 10-yard out, but it converts if I get pressed, you know what I'm saying? This is like more soft press, but it converts if I get pressed. Joe threw a good pass. I end up seeing it early, getting my head around, really before 5. I ended up seeing the ball, making a good adjustment to it, breaking a tackle, and just beating Tyron on leverage, man. And when it was speed right there, and then making a walk-off. Tutty at home.
Caught by Chase at the 50, runs through an arm tackle,
nice.
Down the sideline, he's gonna take it to the house, Jamar Chase.
This is really I remember the most, man, because I told myself if I was gonna score again, I was gonna punt the ball into the stands. I just wanted to do it, man. I used to do it as a kid, so I just remember doing that, and it was not a good punt. All right, so this is week 5 last year against the Cardinals. This is my 3rd touchdown of the game. My initial thought is just to win with speed at this point. I'm supposed to be like somewhere inside and then like getting here for a pop pass high and trying to make a catch. And once he jumped inside I was just like, let's just get over top with speed. He sees what's going on. I don't see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? My head's turned, so I don't really know if he's about to get sacked, if it's pressure or anything. So really, I'm just winning right here. And then when I finally see him, he extended the play by just scrambling out a little to the right, and I just stayed with it and ran on the back line. I just get the ball to my pops because, I let him have fun with it sometimes, because he's still a kid at heart too. Okay, here we have touchdown tape against Houston, week 10 in the 3rd quarter. Okay, so I'm supposed to be running a 5-yard under right here, just like a quick option route on this backer. Try to get leverage, break leverage with him and get underneath. So that's the initial play here. He's getting wet over here for T. They playing 2 over there on my side. And then he's playing one-on-one, and then he's coming down and playing whatever coming across the field. So that's why he's looking at me, thinking I'm running the over route. Once I seen Joe look me off right here, that's when I knew it was like scramble drill. Usually he'd have threw it by now. Now that I'm getting close to this hash, he'd have threw it by now. At this point, it's like you got to make a play. It's like scramble drill, like I said. So I just try to stay in phase on this play, and try to find an open void. That's the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest way. Like me and Joe always look like we always in sync on this, because I try to find an open void. I just ended up seeing it and making an instinct play, and then trying to split the safeties, looking for the open void. Just run to the open space. That's really how they teach it. Run to open space, and I find it right here. Try to split the safeties, right there, and just take it high. You know what I'm saying? Just take it high and let Joe throw me open right here.
Pressure, forces him to scramble left. Burrow throws deep downfield. Chase catches it at the 20. He's at the 10. Raises the ball in his right hand as he cruises into the end zone. Touchdown to Jamar Chase. A 64-yard strike.